Should you mix wet and kibble at the same time? This is the question we're answering. Now, the question refers to a picky eater, to a fussy eater. This is a fussy dog, and this lady is having to put wet and kibble together in order for the dog to be able to eat it. Now, the problem you are dealing with is you are dealing with a behavioral problem, and it's not a nutrition problem. There are two components to this. You have mentioned the sachets you are giving the dog, and the sachets you are giving the dog are not great. They're pretty poor. Why? Well, they contain dextrose, and dextrose is sugar, so you are feeding the dog sugar. So is the dog addicted to the sugar, or is the food more palatable because of the sugar you are feeding the dog? In any case, you should try to eradicate any sugar you give the dog. So always read the ingredients. Also, I see you feed a wet food that contains cereals and meat and animal derivatives. I don't really like that food. We would not recommend it, and we don't sell it out of principle. So I would eradicate that. Now, to the question, should you mix wet and kibble in your dog's diet? The answer is, why not? If you don't have a fussy eater, you should try to provide your dog with as many different food sources as possible, and wet food is phenomenal. Why? Because it contains water, and dogs are attracted to moisture. It's more palatable, and dogs love it. Now, if you are having to do a specific thing for your dog to eat, what you are doing is you are enabling that behavior. So I suggest you desist from doing that, and you get a bit tough on the dog. So instead of trying to tailor your dog's desires, I want you to put the food you want to put down, and if the dog doesn't eat, the dog doesn't eat, and the dog doesn't get anything else. Be wet, be kibble, be treats, be whatever you want. Don't feed the dog anything apart from their food. If you are strong-willed and you're willing to give a bit of tough love, you will be able to see that over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, the dog will eat. The dog has to eat. Your dog is not biologically designed to starve. Why? They are scavengers. They like to eat. They will eat anything. So if you get quote unquote tough with the dog, your dog will eat. Should you mix kibble with wet? If you want, yes. Are you creating a fussy dog problem? In that case, I suggest you don't do it. Up the quality of the food. No cereals, no meat and animal derivatives, and no dextrose. Those are detrimental to your dog's health. And a bit of tough love. Thank you for the question.